everyone, just wanted to do a quick video about pets and how they're having a bit of a holiday blues at the moment. I've had a few clients say they're starting to go back to work, back to school, and yeah, their pets are just kind of freaking out being left alone. I've had a few separation anxiety cases already, so just wanted to give you a couple of tips how you can kind of make it a bit easier for your pets when you do have to go back to work, go back to school after holidays. So the very first step that I recommend is ditch that food bowl. We tend to take our pet's food, just dump it in a bowl. It's gone in 2.5 seconds if you have a Labrador, maybe a bit longer if with different breeds. Get rid of that bowl, so measure out your daily food for your dog. Breakfast, dinner separate, just measure it out, put it in a container so all your family is on the same page, and just use that food throughout the day. So you can use it for a bit of training. So we don't have to be dog trainers to train our dogs at home. So you can just do a couple of simple things. So you can take the daily kibble, lift it up when your dog sits. Yes, good boy. So you can just teach your dog to sit. If your dog knows how to sit, use it how to teach them maybe down. Yeah. Oh, you can't see him. You can see his head. And just a couple of simple tricks. So dogs actually love working for their food. As much as we think they like to just quickly eat it really fast from the bowl and think that's really, really good for them, it's really not. So they do prefer to work for their food and get rewards. It will also make them tired. So if you do have to go to work, they're more than likely just have a few hours sleep instead of pacing around the backyard or barking or having any kind of anxiety. So if you ditch that food bowl, you've done some training. The other thing that I really like to do is scatter feed. So I break their food, or use their kibble, break it in really small pieces, and then just throw it throughout your yard. Especially if you have grass, throw it all in the grass and get your dogs to find it. Especially when you have one dog, just before you go to work, grab a handful, chuck it throughout the backyard and just let them sniff it out. So it will take them at least a few minutes. It will take them a lot longer. Sniffing is also really good for them mentally, and it will make them a little bit more tired. It's going to be calming for them, and they just got a little job to do instead of just, again, sitting in the backyard bored. I also really like food toys like that. So this is a West Paw toy. This is really good for heavy chewers. So I use it with Abby, who is definitely a very heavy chewer. She has not put a dent in it yet, and she's had it for maybe 6 months. Frank reckons it's his. Do you want it? Good boy, you can have it. So this is one of the toys that are really good. You can put anything in it, so you can use yogurt, peanut butter, Vegemite. You can put kibble in it, so it actually doesn't fall out. You can put like little stick treats. Anything that is safe. If you're not sure what you can use, just ask your vet. Ask me, send me a message, I don't mind. And just ask, is that okay? I quite often steam up some pumpkin, mash some pumpkin, put it in here, put it in the freezer. When I go to work, one dog gets one toy, the other one gets the other one, and then at least that keeps them busy for a bit. The other option is these kind of toys. So I really like these ones as well, because you can just stuff them. You can make them a lot more difficult. So you can put kibble down the bottom. Do you reckon you want this? You can put kibble down the bottom, you can put meat, kibble, prime 100, whatever you use. Then you're going to put a layer, maybe some steamed mashed pumpkin, something soft, and then a bit of yogurt on the top, just tiny little smear, and just freeze it. So freeze it, and then again give it to your dog. Especially nice when it's a bit of warmer day. It's going to be nice and cool. There's also a hole in here so they can kind of see what's in there. So that's another one. I do sell these ones, so I have them in stock at the moment. So if you are interested in getting any one of these, so they got a little small version as well. One is so cute. So if you are interested in getting any one of these ones, just send me a message and I'll let you know which one will be the best for your dog. You want this one? Good boy. All right. So the next one is train your dog. Teach them very basic commands. You do it when you're boiling a kettle. I do lots of kettle training. So using kettle training, I've taught Frank lots of different tricks. For example, touch. Okay, touch. Yes, good boy, good boy. So this is just done while kettle boils for a cup of tea. If you don't know how to train your dog or what to do, join a class. So I have quite a few classes happening at the moment. We have an agility class, which is quite high energy, lots of running, lots of jumping, also lots of training, how to be calm, how to come when you're called, how to be polite around other dogs, so all sorts of things. This is a 1 hour class every Sunday, so that's already a day that you don't have to worry about doing anything else with your dog, because that will keep them definitely busy. Second class is our scent class. This is amazing for all dogs. It's not as high intensity. We do go for little adventures, especially once it cools down. But yeah, it's definitely fine for dogs who are a bit older, it's fine for puppies, it's fine for all kinds of dogs. Let me know if you want more information. Our agility class is starting this Sunday, so you got to get in quick if you want to join this one. Or you could just message me for private training, so I can show you stuff you could do during the week as well. So that's not a problem. The other option is join our online challenge. So we got the squirrel challenge. I've had a few people doing it. They had loads of fun. I had loads of fun doing it with them. So you will get it exercise a day. Normally the videos, so the exercise part of video is about 3 minutes, and if you want to see how other people do it, it's altogether about 15 minutes. And then you just play it with your dog in your backyard. So it will greatly improve their recall, lead walking, focus on you, and you just get a better bond with your dog. And that's what really matters in the end of the day, that the dog wants to work with you and wants to come to you when you call them, for example. Again, you can see more info on our website. It's a 25-day challenge. $55 for 25 days. You can keep it forever, so you don't have to start now. Let me know if you want to join that. The other thing that is really exciting, some of you who are a bit observant have noticed this on our website, that we got a new option on our website called day training. So day training is super popular in the UK and slowly starting to come to Australia. So what means day training is, while you're at work or while you're on holidays, a trainer will come to your house and train your dog. Simple as that. There's lots of different ways I can work with your dog. So I can work in your backyard. I can include walking. So I can take your dog for a walk and train at the same time. I can teach them agility, anything you really like. It's just the first class is going to be with you. So I need about half an hour of your time. We'll go through what your goals are, so what you really want out of that training. And also, very last one is going to be with you, where I could do a handover and just show you some cool skills. I also use a GPS tracker, so you will know where we're walking. So I'm not going to just put your dog in my backyard and watch some Netflix for an hour. So you know definitely where we've been, what we've been doing. You will get videos, you will get photo updates, you get reports, and all this training is personal to your dog. So I actually do spend lots of time making training plans. So this is another option, and you will, like I said, I will need half an hour of your time at the start, half an hour of your time in the end. And then all the other kind of lessons, I just do it. And yeah, let you know what we learned, so you can practice it as well if you like during the week. All right, so that's our day training. So Frank is standing in front of my notes. So the other option is to play games. Play silly games with your dog. Get them to chase you around, hide from them, play hide and seek, get kids involved. If your dog is very high energy, you might have to play a little bit slower games. Like I said, scatter feeding, or just follow their food in your hand, anything like this. Teach them nice manners. If your dog needs a bit of a run and a bit of have fun, same thing, grab a treat, run, get your dog to chase you. While they're chasing you, call their name, and get them to come to you, and you're actually training your dog. So that's a good option. If you want some games, let me know, and I can send you some, definitely. And a last one that I can think of is exercise your dog. So exercise before you go for work in the morning. Some mornings I do have to wake up at 5 to get that in. So I'm the one who walks my dogs in the dark quite often. I know if I do not do that, that's when they start acting silly. That's when they bark in the backyard. That's when they just very high energy and full on around the house. Walking could be anything. So don't think walking as a standard walk from your house to the end of the vicinity and back, and if you don't walk them for 45 minutes, that is not okay. Quite often my walks are 10-15 minutes, but I do stuff. I let them sniff, I let them look around, I do a couple of exercises, or follow me, anything like that. I do take them to the beach. I am very lucky that my dogs have a really good recall at the moment, so most of the time I haven't, thank God, I haven't had any problems yet, but most of the times now when I do call them, they do come. So I'm lucky that I can take them to the beach. So that's a nice low intensity exercise as well, so they go for a big swim. If you need again any help, you feel you can't walk your dog, it's stressful for you, there's definitely lots of things we can work on together. Lots of solutions I can give you. Yeah, so that's kind of it. If you want more information about especially walking, ditching the bowl, so I've got a really good Ditch the Bowl ebook. I'm happy, because you kind of stuck through and watched this video, I'm definitely happy to send it to you for no charge. So you're just gonna let me know your email address, send me a message or email me, and I'll email it back to you. So that's a really good resource to have, how to ditch the bowl, and also some games if you want some game ideas. So if you want to book any lessons, definitely I'm always here. Send me a message, send me an email, give me a phone call, all the options are good. Awesome. Hope you have a good weekend, and thanks for sticking out. Bye.